What? Tampa?
Or nah. Yeah, can't do it, brother. Can't do it. We got
Wait, what?
I haven't. Probably old. Yo, why if I hold everybody back?
Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta.
As soon as you close the app, it literally let me leave. Oh my gosh. I just think that's why. Nigga, yeah, you're a reason. Just started the app, I'll see it, but. Wow.
One shot movie, take that movie. One shot movie, that's all you need. One shot movie, take that movie. One shot movie, that's all you need. One shot.
Alright, you know the rules, right? Lap cheek in the corner. You don't Jalen lose. Fuck. Just jitters, bro, that's all.
That was literally my first game on this Madden. That was my first game on this Madden, bro. And I started Malik with his ass. 67 overall quarterback. And I sold myself. I'm gonna run your ass.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Yeah.
Nigga, yes it was. What? This nigga ain't even have Madden. Nigga, what other league I was in? Nigga, I ain't never. I told you I wasn't playing those games for real. I was tanking. Nigga, I said I was tanking those games to get a good picks. Bitch, I joined with 3 games left. My team is already losing. I literally said that. Nigga, I'm talking about like my first game actually trying. Like first real game.
I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had
Then you early locks for tomorrow.
why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog. We aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the
Get off that
building.
whole shit.
Making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small minded, all your ideas miniature. Tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A
Yeah,
wise
he just
man told
joined.
me that silence never betrayed him.
He said he was doing his upgrade.
Stupid situations, the
Hey,
tongue
commissioner.
often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Little tune, flow sinister. I'm a finisher. Many men gon' need ministers. I'm a venom. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'm a on them just like my
He
keys.
already
Drop
got
my
super team.
on the dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential. It's consequential. Philosophies
He got
unidentical. I'm not
Anthony
in
Richardson.
Messiah means brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs. I call them biblical. Skating underneath the bridge.
son got
Stay
deal with
hustling as
Stafford.
it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. Hey,
Traded
I
him
need
to
a 10. Stay muddy to the lid.
I mean, not Stafford, Josh Allen.
This ain't rap music, this straight literature.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Tonight, we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Richardson going right to the air. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Second down, here's Richardson. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Brad, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
There's a rich flavor for cheesecake. Next season, I'm going to add the front 20 again.
Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Thought that was Jayosom.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Tennessee.
Our game, the Titans and Bills, the first of 2 on this Monday night in Week 2. So the Vikings and Eagles set to kick off in the nightcap right around 8:30 Eastern. Stay tuned for that. A 3rd and 2. Here's Willis.
Yeah, if you like that, I'll probably just stay up on
and it's a Titans touchdown. Jonathan
Taylor,
his second touchdown on the season.
Oh, one of these niggas already lagged out.
Taking the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
You heard me?
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Won't eat them ass.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Turn it up.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It feels so different from my TV.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little.
He's got a man, complete. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo.
Yeah.
And even 50 yards. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Oh yeah, go foul.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox.
Nah, there's no way AI. Oh shit.
Yeah, cause he fucking keep quick hyping. I need to set up my fucking defense. That shit glitched. So Anthony Richardson's an 81 overall.
Not the cherry. Not the cherry pick, my man.
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
No, right? Look at the ball.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 30 on second down, Willis flush to his right. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. A run with a fullback. It's Ben Mason. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 36, Willis. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. He gets this one to Burks. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
1st and 10, it's Willis. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Willis on the sneak. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. Willis on the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Second down, another run with Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Oh, the code is 0861. Where you put the code in is a little before the gate. It's like more towards everyone coming in.
The shotgun snap to Willis.
You're welcome.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Waiting for somebody with the
will score. Touchdown, Titans. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man complete. He's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play here for Buffalo. 46 yards. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Yeah, but he's first time around.
That time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Hello?
Second down throw coming
0861.
by Willis. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Going deep for Diggs. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. 23 yards on the play. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory. I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. To throw on 2nd and 10. Willis. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Willis looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Carlos Basham able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. Back to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Willis looking to throw on first down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A gain of 32 that time.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Damian Harris, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Second down, here's Willis. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 1st and 10, Willis. Flush to his right. This is caught. It's Woods. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
Well, you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick, and you have to know where to go with the football, really in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
After the sack on first down, Willis over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Not bad, Tora.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try.
Yeah, we would've
That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A gain of 3, second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Six yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down.
I'm hitting fading threes. Green.
He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They go play action with Richardson. And completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
Richardson to the air on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Eluding the pressure right. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. On third down, here's Richardson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Davion Taylor in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Richardson on 4th down. Flushed out right. And he's got his man here.
You just rolling.
They are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Just fucking roll out, man. Fucking play. This cheesy ass shit.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Oh.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Richardson to throw off play action. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Don't worry about all that big hard.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now Willis. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 32 on the play. Willis to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing, Willis. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Alec Pierce, 40 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard we have to get? And he's already relayed that.
I told you to press X. I didn't press X. Now that I think about it.
The goal is, now the key, can they get there?
Here's Richardson.
I didn't, bro, I left my controller down. I was getting water.
Just fucking go.
This is going to be
Just fucking go, nigga.
A.J. Moore for the pick. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Willis back to throw here. Flushed. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go, or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
No, it is.
Escaping the pressure right.
Why is another these play, bro?
That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to over. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. All set up for him right now, Charles.
If I got 4 to 5 teams to run
they've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let.
He's got a man complete.
He's going to be big man.
Before he takes it inside the 40. They give him a gain of 37.
And how about that?
I could make a
big
fucking
play
big
is
man.
what does it in overtime. They got one there, move the ball past midfield, and now you know they're on the move, looking to score the game-winning touchdown because a field goal won't finish the game.
I don't know. When I'm calling time, I'll make a little bit of field. Yeah, Spotify.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Flush to his right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Yeah, I was going to see if this is going to be per circle.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow, take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for the Bills, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Greg.